Payton, as I sit here trying to think of the perfect vows or things to say to you, I can't. There's no words to say how I feel. Since we've been together, you've shown me the love I didn't know existed. Every time I get scared or overwhelmed, you are there to get me through every letdown and setback. We come back stronger. Through it all, we always come back stronger and closer, and I believe that is love.
She's sweet to me, must be the luckiest man alive.
Scott, when you came my wallet in July of 2016, I had no clue that moment would change my life forever. I was definitely not ready to be in a relationship at that time, and I made that known to you when I denied you after our first date, but something about you just drew me back. I could not stop thinking about you. Here we are 7 years later on our wedding day.
You took my breath away.
You have shown me who I am and who I want to be. Always pushed me to do better, even though I'm hard-headed. I guess I'm trying to say is I think what we have is true. I will do everything in my power to protect that and keep that. I could not imagine sharing this adventure of life with anyone else.
And I look back on those times early on in our relationship and smile. I constantly think back to our date at the lake and when we asked me if the plane was a UFO and laughed. We have been through some of the best and worst times throughout these last 7 years. You are the most kind-hearted person in the world, and I'm so lucky to have you as my husband. Things you do for me day in and day out never cease to amaze me. Whether it's you just bringing me home coffee or flowers after you know I had a long night at work, or just cleaning the house randomly while I'm out, you are always making my day better. You are always there as someone I can lean on or vent to about the most random things. You will keep me safe, and we know that's not easy to do.
As long as I have you, I treasure each and every.
I know the future will get scary, but we will always have each other. I love you with all of my being. I hope that is enough, because I will never feel worthy of the love that you show me. I love you, Payton.
You are an incredible father to Aiden, and I can't wait for the day where we add to our family. I promise to love you through everything and love you more and more each day. I promise to be your rock in the worst times, but also be there to celebrate every little milestone. I promise to be the one you want to tell everything to, even when you can't. I promise to be your best friend. I love you with all my heart and will always love you, Scott. Keep strong. I love you.
I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life.
what I've been talking about. Looking out, I can see forever. So take my hand, just take it in. This is the moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. Surrounded by our family and our friends. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Way up in the mountains, 4,000 feet high. There's a trail through the trees to a cliff where Carolina meets the sky. Oh, and there's a view I just can't describe. No, we're not there yet, just a few more steps, baby. Wait. This is it. This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out, can't you see forever? Take my hand, just take it in. This is the moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it. Girl, I know that you've been waiting, talking to your friends, wondering if and wondering where and wondering when. Well, I've been waiting too, holding on to this ring. For the right person's sake, for the right time and place for me to get on one knee. This is it. This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out, can't you see forever? Take my hand, just take it in. This is the moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, well, this is it. This is it.
Everybody stand.
A lace wildflower bouquet in a dress I can't afford. First man I ever loved, ready to place my hand in yours. And oh, your eyes fill with tears. I know we've worked so hard to get here. Say for better or worse. What I mean in those two words is, here's to the nights that we spent crying, weight of the world hanging on our shoulders. Here's to the days of bills unpaid and being afraid of getting older. Jobs they came and went, so did most our friends. Felt like the rain would never quit. But you took my hand.
Welcome, everyone, friends and family who have traveled to be with Scott and Payton today. We thank you for being here to share this special day. You may be seated. Scott and Payton, love is the focus that brings all of us here today. In fact, love is the force behind much of what we do every day, whether making a meal, taking time to teach our children, or lending listening ears to a friend. Love is always the reason. We are all here to support Scott and Payton on their first day as husband and wife. As you go into married life, remember the reason. The reason you get up each morning. Get ready, do your best in the world, and look forward to come home. Remember the reason you sacrifice, the reason you give, the reason you laugh, the reason you legally are becoming a family today. Scott, let Payton represent love, and Payton, let Scott represent love. This mutual love stays strong as long as you both invest in it and cherish it. This love is always active, dynamic, and powerful. All marriages have ups and downs. If you make a habit of returning to your reason, you will find the strength to choose each other in every day. A strong and lasting marriage is built on love, trust, and respect. To truly love, you must both enter your life together with vulnerability. To truly trust, you must in good faith allow for freedom and autonomy. To truly respect, you must consciously treat your partner with reverence. Scott and Payton, cherish one another. Never stop doing the small things that convey respect and trust. Hold doors, write notes, listen and strive to understand each other. Let kindness and tenderness be the rule, not the exception. Remember, you're both on the same team. Together, you will fight demons, enemies, build a life, and forge a bond that is greater than the sum of its parts. Now, Scott, do you, of your own free will, take Payton as your lawful wedded wife to love, protect, and defend as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now, Payton, do you take Scott of your own free will as your lawful wedded husband to love, protect, and defend as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Rings. Rings. The rings?
Mitch has them.
I didn't know you did. Thank you, sir.
All right. Respond with I will. Do you, Scott, vow to place Payton above all others, before all others, and stand true and unmovable in your support for her through good and bad times?
I will.
Now, do you, Payton, vow to place Scott above all others, before all others, and stand true and unmovable in your support for him through good and bad times?
I will.
You may now exchange rings.
Is that your left knee?
With these public promises and vows and the symbolic exchange of wedding bands, I now pronounce you by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of New Jersey, husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Please stand. I present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Scott Charles.
Two young people without a thing say some vows and spread their wings and settle down just what they need, living on love. She don't care about what's in style, she just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme. sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough living on love.
Put your hands together for the groom's parents, baseball, and Raymond Hoffman. Introducing our bridal party, Kelly and Nicole Leonard. Put your hands together for Payton Scott and Tyler Collins. Round of applause for Megan Sherman and Matthew Scott. Let's hear it for our junior best man, Eagle Manor. Warm welcome for our maid of honor and best man, George Bennett and Natalie Sherman. Put your hands together for our matron of honor, best man, Kathleen Mitchell and Mitchell Chambers. At this time, we have everyone, please rise and help me welcome our guest of honor, Scott and Payton Chambers. Go! One more time, Mr. Go!
Dancing in the dark, middle of the night, taking your heart and holding it tight. Emotional touch, touching my skin, and asking you to do what you've been doing all over again. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. I just gotta let you know what it is that won't let me go. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, it's your love. Better than I was, more than I am. And all of this happened by taking your hand. And who I am now is who I wanted to be. And now that we're together, I'm stronger than ever. I'm happy and free. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. And if you ask me why I've changed, all I gotta do is say your sweet name. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, it's your
Let's hear it for Scott and Payton Scott.
All right, let us pray. God, thank you for the food before us, the friends and family beside us, and the love between us. Amen.
Amen. Nice and short, sweet. I like it.
The smell of old spice, a flat cap on the dash, windows roll down in the wind, white lights flying past, singing along with the radio, a little light of you, hanging on to that steering wheel was the man who hung the moon. Used to wrap my hands around his little finger. Turns out he was wrapped around mine. He said you can be anything you want to in this great big world, but I'm always gonna be Daddy's little girl. He always used to tell me, don't grow up too fast. Love will come and love will go. Your first won't be your last. I didn't always listen when he gave me advice. Now I hate to admit it, but that man was always right. Used to wrap my hands around his little finger. Turns out he was wrapped around mine. He said you can be anything you want to in this great big world, but I'm always gonna be Daddy's little girl.
Buddy and Payton.
I dropped by to check on Mama for a minute. I could hear her humming a tune through the screen door in the kitchen. She was putting the final
touches on a homemade pecan pie. Yeah, and just like always, I was right on time. A little game of guess who, and I got a hug. And how's my baby? I said, you know me, mama, I've been hitting it hard and running like crazy. But I don't wanna bore you with that same old nothing's new. I'd rather just pull up this chair and get caught up on you. Ain't it funny how it all comes back around? I remember when I couldn't wait to get out of her hair and ditch this town. I was 18, time to move on. Now it's any reason to go back home. That's what it's all about. Yeah, just slowing down and get my feet back on the ground. That minute turned into an hour. Before I knew it, I got my feel on Pine House.
Let's hear it for Payton Scott.
Hello, everyone. All right, we're going to start off with a big hi to Scotty. Everybody's going to say hi and wave to him. For those who didn't know, he used to cry as a kid when we did that. And yes, it was encouraged by our mother. So, Scotty was a very special kid growing up. All right? He used to run into parked cars. It happened once, just so we're clear. Still happens? All right. Who else knew that Scotty used to call his manhood his little peanut? Good luck with that, Payton. For every special guy, there comes a special girl. Welcome to the family. We love you. It's been a pleasure, except for this last year. But seriously, welcome to the family. I love you. I love you like a sister. I'll pass the buck now.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I just want to start off by thanking everybody for being here. Celebrate the new Mr. and Mrs. Charles. It has truly been a privilege to stand by Payton's side today as one of her maid of honors. It feels like just yesterday, Payton, that I met a sweet, funny, bright, ready to take on the world, 12-year-old little girl. And my world was forever changed. I was never able to have my own children, but it was at that very moment that God blessed me with a daughter. Over the years, I have watched you blossom into an amazing woman who has done everything that she told me that she wanted to do right up to this point in her life, including falling in love with her perfect guy and having her dream wedding in a barn on a gorgeous farm. And I am in awe of you. And I couldn't be more proud. Scott, yesterday, I asked you, why do you love her? And you simply said to me that she makes me want to be a better man, and she never gave up on me. Over the years, I watched the two of you grow together and help each other become stronger, better people, and support each other no matter what life threw at you. In 2009, God blessed me with a daughter, and today I am blessed with a son. I love you both so much, and I wish you nothing but the best in everything that life has to offer, because you deserve absolutely nothing less. To start your life together, this is my simple advice to you. Never be too proud to say I'm sorry. Never get so comfortable that you stop saying I love you every day. Never go to sleep or never leave the house angry. And Payton, in order to truly be happy as a wife, you're going to need a ton of patience. You need to choose your battles, and you're going to need to understand a lot, especially if it requires reading or asking for directions. Scott, to truly be happy as a husband, you're going to need to love her immensely, unconditionally, and do yourself a favor and never, ever foolishly believe that you have your wife figured out. Trust me when I tell you that fine is never the correct answer to anything. When she says, do whatever you want, that is never permission. You will live, if you trust me on this, you will live a much longer and healthier, happier life. I love you both so very much. And with that, I just want to say, Chindan, many years, and congratulations. I love you.
So, what was it, third grade? Third grade. You've been stuck music then. I never saw this being a thing. We made the pact that we would be each other's best friend. And I never actually saw that happening, but here we are. That's weird. I'm so proud of you guys. And you know my dad would be too. This can't be real. You're an adult. I could go on for hours and hours of the shit shows we've been through. Nobody wants to hear that, but we've been through it. Good Lord. I can't believe it's real, but I'm so happy for both of you. Dad, you're married. Love you guys.
I can do this. Okay. Hello, my name is Natalie. I'm Payton's maid of honor. We became friends through our very complicated ex-boyfriend. And now I am doing a speech at her wedding, and she is marrying the love of her life. Payton lived with me for over 2 years, and she became such an important and close part of our family. I always say she was the sister I never wanted, because I already had one sister that drove me crazy, but she became the sister that we both needed, and I'm so glad she's in my life. I remember when she started dating Scott, and Payton, my little sister Megan, and I would gather together in our room and spill all the details like we were little middle school girls talking about our crushes. But I think we all knew Scott was different because it takes a very special guy to balance out the chaos at Payton, and it's chaos that we love very much. Scott, you have changed so much over the years that I have known you. You've come so far from where you were when you and Payton first met, and we are all so proud of you, and we love you very much. I know you are supposed to end this speech with advice, but for Scott and Payton, I truly don't think they need any. They truly are meant for each other, and any problem that comes their way, they face head-on together. So all I have to say is, just keep your shit together and keep falling in love with each other every single day. And I love you.
Everyone, glasses up. Glasses up. Toast to the newly married couple. Here you go. Cheers. Lots of off.
Shout. No inhibitions, make no conditions, get a little out of line. I ain't gonna act politically correct, I only wanna have a good time. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. They're totally crazy, forget I'm a lady. Men shirt, short skirts, really go wild, yeah, doing that in style. Get in the action, feel the attraction, color my head, do what I dare. I wanna be free, yeah, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. The girls need a break tonight. We're gonna take the chance to get out on the town. We don't need romance, we only wanna dance. We're gonna let our hang down. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. They're totally crazy, forget I'm a lady. Men shirt, short skirts, really go wild, yeah, doing that in style. Get in the action, feel the attraction, color my head, do what I dare. I wanna be free, yeah, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Oh yeah, the best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. They're totally crazy, forget I'm a lady. Men shirt, short skirts, really go wild, yeah, doing that in style. Get in the action, feel the attraction, color my head, do what I dare. I wanna be free, yeah, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Hey!